Yes, Logan is a grown-up superhero movie. Is that enough? The X-Men spin-offs Grimtone and hard R rating are, at the very least, a step in the right direction. Yeah, gotta give them this, the people who made Logan aren't trying to pull any fast ones. They make it abundantly clear from the very first that this new X-Men Wolverine spin-off won't be like the two that preceded it, and they do so by beginning with a scene of Relent. Our Logan, now a chauffeur in El Paso, circa 2029, is sleeping in his limo. It's also a gang of Hispanic criminals who pepper their interactions with the obligatory blood-splattered kills, and apparently somebody taught Logan the F-word. Frankly, and it could just be the jarring incongruity from this franchise's earlier installments, 6 X-Men movies plus feel of a 4th grader proudly throwing around the swears he just learned. Yes, Logan is a hard R vehicle for a customarily PG-13 character, though his signature skill, dispatching people with his giant claws, did require some creative, selective framing and editing. But it's not just a question of surface checklist elements. The overall tone and feel of this film is darker, Charles Xavier, Patrick Stewart, who has fallen even farther, living in a world where no new mutants, complete with lunkheads chanting USA at a border fence, dystopian future, ha ha ha. But Logan is being raised in a lab in Mexico City as soldiers and killers, including one, Laura Daphne Keene, who is quite literally a junior version of himself. Like the similarly structured and styled Children of Men, Logan is essentially a road movie, tracking our hero's attempt to get this girl to safety, and perhaps shed some of his own cynicism along the way. It offers Jackman more meat than he's ever had in this role, which he's playing for the 9th time in 18 years, and he digs into it, carrying around a chip on his shoulder and a beard that he apparently borrowed from Mel Gibson. Even so, Logan can't quite earn the heavy emotions they're going for at the end. And there are other problems along the way. Villain Boyd Holbrook is pretty intolerable, and not in the intended way. Some of the plot mechanics are just plain lazy. And while the leisurely pace is admirable, the film certainly drags in spots.